This is GM Rex here. This is going to be a special video to celebrate 20 years of Pokemon. Red and green versions in Japan came out today, 20 years ago. United States didn't get red and blue till like 98 of like fall. I actually have right here the original red version. Still works. Battery still in good condition. It doesn't, you know, it still lets me save and all that. And here I've got some Pokemon stuff. From Tyrant all the way to this Pikachu is Keith's. But he's letting me use it for this video to, you know, for a special video. But this Charmander here, Entei, Raikou, and Mewtwo are mine. Grimace is also my Pokemon. Now I'm going to try to catch him. Ready? I'm going to try to catch Grimace. Right? Nothing. Yeah, it's a soft Pokeball here. You know, Grimace is just going crazy. You know, it's been 20 years, and you know, people always made fun of me. Oh, you still play Pokemon? What a dork. Now everyone does it, and it's like, you don't play Pokemon? What a dork. I've actually been called some more vulgar things for liking Pokemon back in the day, but that's not important. What's important is I didn't change for anybody else, and I can thank Pokemon for letting me be me. You know, I got tons of the games. I was gonna show my collection of games, but they're all in a box, and I don't feel like digging them out. I figure these plushies and action figures and the original Red are kind of enough of a big deal. And Grimace, of course, has a spin-off coming. He hasn't done any work towards it, so I don't think we should give him a spin-off. He's not serious about it. I don't think I'm serious about it either. But, you know, also, you know, the big announcement was Pokemon Sun and Moon versions are coming out holiday season this year. Will I be getting them? I'll get one of them. Maybe both, if I'm... Because I do have a 2DS I can trade with. But I've heard that... Well, I shouldn't say I've heard. I actually read this. I think it was on Pokemon's website. That Pokemon from X, Y, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire can be brought into Sun and Moon via the Pokebank. I kind of see that as a little tiny bit of a dick move. You should be able to trade. Or at least migrate them if you have two 3DSs. I have one 3DS. I should have said peak and then sneezed. I've been sneezing a lot the past couple of days. Probably because I'm moving stuff around my room and the dust is just going everywhere. Thank you. I was blessed. Perfect timing, huh? Anyways, so yeah, Sun and Moon are coming out. I'll probably get both versions when it gets closer. Sorry about this, guys. I can't stop sneezing. I had to dig through to get Raikou and Entei. So you can blame them for me sneezing so much in this video. Grimace, don't look at me like that. So he's looking at me like that. But yeah. So I want to, you know, thank the makers of Pokemon for countless hours of enjoyment, and here's to another 20 more and beyond. I was gonna do a root beer, but I already drank a root beer today. I gotta conserve them. Actually, you know what? No, let's go get that root beer. So, you keep your eyes on me. Oh, a poke egg hatched. Gotta keep it Pokemon topical. So thank you, makers of Pokemon, for an awesome manga, an awesome anime, amazing video games, awesome plushies. What else? Trading card game. I don't know how much countless amount of money I've spent on the Pokemon cards back in the day. I had pretty good luck with them too. I got Charizard from some booster packs a couple of times. So, because he was the best to have in the original, trading card sets. And I had him several times. I think it's because he did the most, him and Zapdos did the most damage. Zapdos and Charizard did 100, they took 100 HP. I really liked Blastoise too. But who's my favorite starter? Well, Charmander, of course. I mean, yeah. I started Pokemon Red back in '98. And I chose Charmander and I named him Spike. And then I started over because I wanted to catch a Pikachu in the Viridian Forest. After 3 badges. And then I chose Squirtle. Unfortunately, but Charizard will always be my favorite. You know, when I played Leaf Green and Fire Red, I have those versions. I always chose Charmander. Or I would, yeah. I always chose Charmander. So, yeah, I mean, Sun and Moon look really good. I shouldn't say that because we haven't really seen any footage, but I mean, they did show us some pictures of maybe some of the backgrounds, and they looked really cool. I'm interested in seeing what, like, the region's going to be called and what it's going to be based off of. I mean, like I said, if it weren't for Pokemon, I wouldn't be me. You know, still to this day, I'm catching them all. So, you know, thank you, Pokemon. Congratulations on 20 years. Just, you know, you guys are the best. Like no one ever was. You guys are the very best like no one ever was. So, thank you, Pokemon. I can't wait to see what Sun and Moon have to offer. Maybe I'm kind of hoping you go back on that decision about the Pokebank. I mean, at least let X and Y trade. I mean, I can understand why, you know, Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, because those are technically Gen 3 remakes. And don't you dare start, Internet, don't start with the request of Sinnoh remakes now that we're on the 7th generation. Don't. Stop it. If you're thinking about it, don't. Because you know what? Those are still in DS form. You know, and you can still play them on your 3DS, your 3DS XL, your 2DS. It's the same cartridge format. We don't need remakes yet. Once we go to whatever's next, I think it's mobile gaming, then we'll see. But it's still cartridge format. I think it's a little silly to be asking for remakes. And not to mention, you can still get them at GameStop, I believe. Or if you got a really cool comic book store like I do, like That's Entertainment, But yeah. And also there's Pokemon Go coming out, which is like a real life thing. I may check it out for a little bit, but I'm not going to get too attached. That's the thing. I get too attached to certain kind of games on my phone or whatever, and all that. So I might check it out at first, and then see what happens. So, like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, like my Facebook fan page, and I will see y'all later.